You've done the place up.
Like it?
It's cleaner. But not very homely.
It's not meant to be homely.
No. What's it about?
Mr. Watt wants a word.
When?
He won't be long.
Oh, morning, Billy. Oh, morning, Mr. Watt. Private, is it? If you like. Ryland. Jim Ryland? When did you last see him, Billy? Oh, it'd be hard to say.
Did you settle for a week?
If you say so, Mr. Watt.
Like last Thursday, you were seen in the Checkers, Thursday night, with Ryland, Gibson and Doyle.
Yeah. Saw them all on the Checkers. Said hello to them.
And 2 nights later, Saturday night, you were at Ryland's house. Stayed till 3 in the morning.
Yeah, that's right. You see, Jim's car broke
Don't
down.
tell me, Billy. Wait for it. On Monday afternoon, Ryland came to your garage and talked in your office for an hour.
Yeah, that's right.
But that's days, Billy, not weeks.
Yeah, well, I was trying to tell you. You see, his car was in...
Don't say it, Billy. Sit down. Now tell me.
Well, Jim had been having trouble with his car and he wanted some help. That's why he called me over. I said to bring it round, and he brought it round next day. He'd been running it ragged. I went round to see him on Saturday night to tell him, you know, that it would take a few days. And then he came to the garage on Monday, like you say, to have a look at it.
And you hired him a car?
Until his own was ready.
Where is it now, the hired car?
Well, he brought it back next day, when he collected his own.
Where's Jim Ryland now?
I don't know.
I'm trying to do you a favor, Billy, and you know what I'm talking about.
Huh?
Let's start from the beginning. On Thursday night, you were in the Checkers, and you talked with Ryland. Gibson and Doyle were there. And on Saturday night, you were at Ryland's house. Again, Gibson and Doyle were there. They're villains. And you stayed until 3 in the morning, and you talked about that.
This?
Yes, that.
What is it?
I'd say it's a sketch, a sort of a map, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah, I suppose so.
I admit it's a bit rough, but it shows a road and 2 places numbered 1 and 2. Where is it, Billy?
I wouldn't know, Mr. Watt. Where'd you get it?
Little Sparrow brought it to me. And a Little Sparrow said that you talked about it with Ryland.
No, Mr. Watt, I don't even know what it is. It's just a lot of pencil marks.
Knowing Ryland, I'd say it's a plan for a hold-up. In fact, I know it's a plan for a hold-up. There's a road, a junction, 2 places marked, a side road, which could be the getaway road or the point of an ambush, and up there is a main road. I'm trying to be patient, Billy. Where is it?
I've never seen that thing before.
All right, Billy.
Can I go?
If you want to. We could keep you until the job's over, Billy, and then if you helped us, you'd be in the clear with the best alibi in the book.
I know nothing about Ryland or any hold-up. That's straight.
Change your mind, Billy.
Didn't have the choice.
I found him wandering about in the corridor.
You're taking a liberty.
We've got your interests at heart, Billy. If I let you go now, you'd only get yourself into trouble. Warn Ryland and, or end up in the dock. This way you'll help us and end up as a witness.
A witness?
Why not?
I've never seen that thing before.
4 sets of prints on it, Billy. Ryland's, Gibson's, yours, and the Little Sparrow who brought it.
Then put your Little Sparrow in the witness box.
We can't, so we're putting you in.
Sit down.
Now, I've given it to you straight, Mr. Watt. I went to see him about his car.
And managed to get your prints on
I've never seen that thing before, so I couldn't have touched it. All that stuff about prints is a con. I'm not taking that.
It's up to you, Billy. We know it's a hold-up, and we know when. Tonight. But we don't know where, and we don't know what.
With Ryan and Gibson, it's got to be big. Now, when they pull the job and it fits that sketch, you'll be in the dock.
They never mentioned it to me. Where did you get that thing?
From you.
You're a rotten liar.
Tell that to Jim Ryland.
You'll never get away with that. Do you know anything about the law?
Sure he knows about it, sir?
Certain. He's in on it.
You trust your little bird?
Yeah. Which gives us the rest of the day to find out where this is, or make him talk.
Task Force Office, Sergeant Evans. Yes, sir. I have a copy here. The two heavy lines at the top could be a bridge or a flyover. We'll check. No trace of Ryland or his pals yet, sir. And Johnson's watching the house and Nesbitt is watching the garage. Yes, sir. Job for you. Mr. Hawkins thinks that this might be a bridge or a flyover, and this down here could be low ground. Do you know anywhere like that?
These two squares of buildings?
A bridge looking down on a road and a side road.
No.
Well, check it on the map.
Does it have to be on our patch?
That's what we're told.
One thing you can say about Ryland, he can't draw.
Maybe not, but he can plan a hold-up.
Now, Billy, got time to think about it?
Worked up about this?
Can't you?
Well, I don't know, Mr. Watt. I can't tell you. You can keep me here till Christmas.
Won't be necessary. Just keep you here till the morning.
You'll have to charge me.
When we have Ryland, Gibson, and Doyle, I'll think about it.
Charge me with what?
Planning a crime, conspiracy to rob, your fingerprints on the sketch.
Let me see that.
That's only the photostat, Billy. The original's being kept as evidence.
What evidence? It's just a lot of squiggles.
True. But when the crime has been committed, it will fit the scene of crime. Then it will become evidence. Additional evidence. You talked about it with Ryland on Saturday night. So you're wasting time, Billy. And wasting your own time. About 5 years of it.
How do you figure that?
You have two previous, 2 years and 4 years. Last one for a hold-up with Jim Ryland.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, but this isn't. This is tonight. Where is Jim Ryland?
I thought you'd know that. You seem to know everything else.
Do you know?
No.
He's gone missing since you hired him a car.
Well, they returned it.
He returned it?
Gibson returned it. He took Jim's car away.
Where?
Well, they've gone on holiday.
Where?
Oh, I don't know. The continent. Someplace like that.
I don't believe you. And while we wait, I'll tell you what we're doing. We're keeping an eye open for Jim Ryland, and we are checking on every valuable load being moved tonight, and we're watching his house, and we're watching Gibson's house and Doyle's house, and we're watching your garage, because when the job's done, I think they'll go to your garage, and if they don't, they'll go home. All cock-a-hoop with success. No? You're saying I'm wrong?
I said nothing. Well, I don't know. I can't tell you.
You could try. Try to make a statement. I, William John Cooper, wish to make the following statement of my own free will.
Being of sound mind and under no pressure from the police.
That's right.
Do you mind if I smoke?
Go ahead. I, William John Cooper, have studied the sketch shown to me.
Are you so sure there's a job on?
Certain.
Well, they didn't offer me a piece of it.
And I declare that I have never seen it before.
That's right. I don't know that place. I don't know anything.
I don't know anything. You want that put down?
Well, if I tell you what happened on Saturday night, tell you straight, will you believe me and let me go? I'm not going into the witness box.
If you help us, there's no need to.
And I'm not having your Mr. Hawkins tell Jim Ryland.
Private, Billy. Just tell me.
Well, I went to see Jim to tell him he'd been running his car ragged and it would take a few days, right? Now, we had a few drinks, you know how it is. And since it was Saturday night and there was 4 of us, they asked me if I'd like to stay behind and play cards. Now, I was clearing the table for the cards when I picked up that drawing you had. If my dabs are on it, that's how they got there.
It could happen. Go on.
Well, I was looking for somewhere to put it down when Doyle said, "You be careful with that. It's worth £1 million."
Million?
Yeah.
Was he being serious?
Anyway, when we started playing cards, I asked him about it. I said, "Here, what's all this about £1 million?" And Gibson says, "Oh, don't worry. He was kidding you." And Doyle said, "Yeah, that's right. I was kidding."
What did Ryland say?
He said, "Forget it."
He told you to forget it. But you didn't forget it.
Oh, well, you know Jim. Always looking for the big touch.
What else was said?
Nothing.
You were there till 3 in the morning, and my Sparrow says you talked all the time.
No, they were talking before I got there. It was lying on the table.
On Monday, Ryland came to your garage and you gave him a car.
I hired him a car. He brought it back next day.
Gibson brought it back next day.
All right, Gibson brought it back.
How far had he travelled?
About 80 miles, I think. No more.
You were interested. You checked.
Well, yeah. I was surprised what Doyle said. They didn't offer me a piece of it. How long have you been on it?
Long enough to know that you were at the Checkers, that you met at Ryland's house, and that you talked about this, and that they did cut you in.
No, it was just Doyle. Let it slip. Mr. White, I've told you all I know. If you do find Jim, you won't tell him.
If I find him, I won't tell him anything.
Oh, thanks, Mr. White. Can I go now?
No. Would you like a cup of tea?
I'd like a cup of coffee.
Tea.
All right. Tea.
Yeah, I got that. Anything else? Sure. Thanks.
Any news of Ryland yet?
Not yet. The briefing's on for 4 o'clock.
High-value cargoes?
Well, nothing like $1 million, not that we know of. Have we only Cooper's word for it?
He's in no position to play games with us.
Then it isn't a hold-up.
Maybe not. But first, catch your hair, and then jug it. That lot are sitting around somewhere, waiting for the off.
Get him?
Yeah, sure, Jim. He was waiting for the call. It's all set.
Did he seem firm about it?
Yeah. He said he'll see you at 5 o'clock. Give us plenty of time.
And Doyle?
Well, he's meeting that pal of his, to fix so we can get in. What do we do? Hang around till then?
No. We keep clear of it.
This car you repaired for him. Describe it.
It's his own car. If you've been watching him, you know what it's like.
Bronze, Vauxhall, registration number VHM 81M.
Then why ask me?
What other vehicles does he have with him?
None.
Any of yours?
No.
Just his own car? That's not enough for a big job, is it? The last time you worked with Jim Ryland...
I worked with Ryland once. Just once.
So you know it's not his style. Just one car when he's after $1 million in cash?
I didn't say it was cash.
Oh, what then?
I don't know.
$1 million in what?
It was Doyle who said it was $1 million.
And Ryland warned you to forget it. If you weren't in on this, Billy, Ryland would have said a great deal more than just forget it.
Can I use the phone?
No.
I want to phone the wife. If I'm not at the garage, she'll want to know I'm all right. She'll be worried.
Ah, she's not worried.
Have you been to her?
Not in person, but we've done our homework on you. So we went round to see her this afternoon. Said he was a pal of yours. Where could he find you? She said she didn't know and you weren't coming home tonight.
Have you got the right to do this?
There's no harm in asking a bloke's wife what time he's coming home. So what do we have on you, Billy? Your prints on a hold-up sketch? You talked to Ryland about it on Saturday night. The job is set up for tonight, and you're not expected home tonight. Your wife doesn't expect you home, so I can keep you here.
That little sparrow of yours has got a lot to answer for.
You should be pleased about it.
You think so? Stuck here?
Will you make a statement?
No.
Refuse to make a statement.
That's right.
You can go.
What did you say?
I said you can go. After the job's pulled, we'll have you back here again with your mates. Straight into the charge room.
Move! The mood you're in, I'm safer staying here.
I can throw you out.
I'll sit in your doorstep.
Please yourself.
Nothing as big as that in this area. Country houses, they sometimes have a lot of valuable loot. Nothing we know of. And there's nothing like that on the move tonight. Well, if you come up with anything. Thanks. Check in with crime prevention, sir. They've checked banks, factories, security firms, vaults, safe deposits. They've checked the list of country houses. None of them have that sort of loot in the house.
Insurance companies would know.
They've checked the insurance companies. 3 big houses have insurance in the 100,000, 200,000 range. Nothing bigger than that.
Somewhere there's a big touch. And Ryland's onto it.
Could be a series of jobs.
Our information is one job, and on our patch. Could be something moving into the area tonight. Moving through.
It's being checked.
And Ryland will need transport. So I want all complaints of stolen cars, vans, trucks, or lorries reported to me immediately.
And all vans and cars parked in strange places reported to control room. The occupants looked at and spoken to.
Roadblocks?
Where? The information is that Ryland needed a car urgently on Monday. The car traveled 80 miles. Now, that could be 40 miles out and 40 miles back, give or take a mile.
Yeah.
Now, that's a big area. You can't block it all off. But a parked car with a villain in it might give us a lead.
This is the place, Jim. We can stay here till the off. What do you think?
It'll do.
Yeah, we've got to be a sort of headquarters. I mean, you've got a table, you've got a chair, and you won't be disturbed. Well, I could tidy it up a bit.
Leave it. What's through here?
That's the boiler room.
Anyone there?
No, it's all set for tonight.
How about door?
Well, he knows what to do.
And Ted?
I've got to pick him up at 6. Yeah. Yeah, well, it's right next to the boiler room. It'd be lovely and warm, wouldn't it? And you can do all your briefing from down here.
And all parked cars or vans. They could be getaway cars or changeover vans to be checked politely. Anyone have any idea where this is? Any questions?
Sir, are we serious about the £1 million?
Anyone have any thoughts on it? It may be an exaggeration, but our information is that it's a big touch. We don't want that amount on our crime figures. All right, to recap. James Ryland, Samuel Gibson, Alfred Doyle. If seen tonight, you notify Purple Control immediately. You keep a lookout for getaway cars or changeover cars and notify immediately. It may give us a line on the area to be watched. All TF cars will be on patrol from 9 o'clock until you're called off. It may be a long night.
Seven o'clock, Billy. Isn't it about time you had a bit of cooperation?
I've been admiring the new paintwork.
We've all been admiring it.
7 o'clock?
Yes.
You're the only one who thinks there's a job on.
My little sparrow thinks it. And you think it.
Me? I haven't said a word.
Why didn't you walk out when I said you could go? You scared of something?
Of what?
Like jail?
The way you're going about things, I'll be the only one allowed in jail.
It's possible.
Fingerprints on a bit of paper. All these questions. I know when I'm being conned.
Let's see. Thumbprints, Billy. These aren't clear, but these are Ryland's, Gibson's, and yours. Your right thumbprint, Billy. Let's have a look at it. Come on, let's have a look.
I told you I picked it up. All clear on the table for cards.
You're sticking to that. You tell that to the jury.
Tell what?
That you saw this in Ryland's house, that Doyle said it was worth $1 million, and Ryland told you to forget it.
I'm not going into the witness box.
If you help us, we can do it on our own.
You'll never catch him.
Want a bet?
I've run out of fags. Thanks. You're making a right Burke out of me.
No need to make a Burke out of you. No need to let Ryland know. Just tell me about the job.
I don't even know if it's £1 million. That's
know
just
it?
what Doyle said.
You know it's big?
Yeah.
Where?
Well, they didn't tell me that.
Why not?
Well, because Ryland's too careful, that's why not. He's been going over it for months.
So they did talk about it.
Yeah.
What was your part in it?
Well, I'm not committing myself. I'm sitting here. It's not a hold-up.
Then it's a break-in.
Isn't even a break-in. So you haven't a chance. They're already in. No one can know there's a job on. They'll do it in their own time, from the inside. Then break out and get clear.
We're here. Next door is a boiler room. Beyond that, a cellar with a small goods lift and a staircase. Next to that, a storeroom.
Are we interested in a storeroom?
No, the real stuff is upstairs. Alex will know what to take.
What about transport?
It's all provided. I'll show you. It's in a garage just outside here. There's a window to be fixed.
Sure.
Next point. Relax. It's 8 o'clock. They lock up, set the alarm, test it. That's it. Now we are safely locked in with the goods. There's a plan of the alarm system. Anything you touch upstairs will set it off. So you fix it before we move.
Shouldn't be any trouble.
You don't know where, but they're now inside.
All cozy and safe. Jim figured it. This job needs time, he said. Once you've broken in, you've still got the job to do. And some nosy might have spotted you. Seen your transport, given the alarm. So you're sweating on it. This one can't be hurried.
Someone might see the transport.
They've got their own transport. When they come out, it won't be a nick one. Nothing you're looking for.
Where, Billy?
Well, that's no use to you. That's miles away. I thought you said this was going to be private.
It is private, Billy. You were saying it's miles away.
So what happens to your plans now? This has nothing to do with a scene of crime. You won't get Jim Ryland on that.
Was this your part?
Well, it's not, is it?
Was it?
Oh, it's miles away.
Where?
Outside of Harley.
Explain it!
Explain it, Billy.
It's where I was supposed to meet Doyle, that's all. Look, this is the road from town, right? Then I pass 2 buildings and come to a tunnel bridge. Doyle would be waiting with a pickup van this side of the tunnel.
When?
Now. Right now! don't like your mate, Mr. White.
He's a bit rough, but you're dealing with me now. How long does he wait for you?
Just long enough to pick me up.
What happens if you're not there?
Well, I'm in trouble, aren't I? I'm supposed to be there by 10 o'clock. You drop me right in it.
He'll wait for you.
Well, for a while, then he'll push off.
Where to?
Oh, I don't know. The dog knows. To the changeover place and then on to the coast. They said it would be a long drive. I was just to help with the changeover and be the spare driver.
But Doyle will wait for you. He'd pick you up by the tunnel.
Yeah.
And then?
Well, they didn't tell me. Doyle would know where to take me.
There was no pickup van waiting.
He pushed off.
You left it a bit late in telling us.
You didn't ask. It was Ryland you wanted. Why should I have to lumber myself? I hope he gets away with it.
Why?
Because if you don't get Ryland, you don't get me, that's why. I don't trust him. You said you were going to keep me out of it.
If you helped us.
I told you all I know.
He says they're already inside. Didn't need to break in. The place has its own transport, so that won't appear on our stolen lists. And when they're ready, they'll break out.
Drive out.
You said break out.
All right, break out.
A place with a touch like that would have guards.
It has guards.
Where?
Well, they didn't tell me.
Guarding £1 million, Billy.
Well, more than that. But they don't want it all. Jim will be gone before anything's found out. Then it's off and in other hands.
This is the window. Out there is the garage. The stuff goes through here. The alarms. Take a look at them.
Yep, I can fix them.
Good. These have to come out quietly. No sound. The lift shaft is there. The sound will carry it. The place is very quiet.
Right.
Plan of the upper floor, by courtesy of our local authorities. Splendid little art gallery, but not too well supported. Upstairs, the Edwards collection. Gifted to this borough, when it was a borough, by Sir Philip Edwards, Bart, in 1888, together with this small manor house in which it shall be kept, and its parklands, and together with a sum of money for its upkeep. The sum of money has unfortunately dwindled away. The collection, on the other hand, has increased greatly in value, particularly these past years. Excellent collection of Elizabethan and Jacobean silver, but we are not interested in it. It presents problems. Fine collection of jade, now valued at more than £100,000. We are interested in that. A private collection of 20 old masters, minor, but valuable. 5 of them in the 200,000 class. I marked them on the list, the ones we want. Can you pick them out quickly?
Upstairs.
The Edwards room.
And you can sell them.
Already sold. The buyer is waiting. I showed you in the catalogue. He made the choice.
When do we start?
When Ted is ready.
Yes, I've got that. Thanks. Another list of high-value loads passing through the area tonight.
Isn't a hijack. The loads aren't all that valuable.
We've made another check on all banks and safe deposits, sir, and on all premises with night guards. They report all quiet.
Chris says there are guards on the premises. Now, if they're already inside, it looks like a fix. They wouldn't report intruders. And the sketch was of that.
Wasn't anything like it, sir, not even to scale.
Beyond the tunnel, the road forks.
It forks twice, sir. Patrol's found no sign of Doyle or a pickup.
Tango 4 to purple control. Tango 4 to control.
Go ahead, Tango 4.
Unoccupied blue Mini on corner of Turner Street, registration KLX721K. The owner has just returned. Spent the evening with her mother. Over.
Thank you, Tango 4. Out. That makes 40 parked cars and vans checked out. 34 drivers questioned and asked to account for their presence. 6 unoccupied vehicles towed away and no sign of Doyle. It's not a night to be canoodling in a car.
Big touch. We're sat here, Ryland's locked in with the loot, Doyle is waiting for the changeover. And what are we doing about it?
All right. Fine.
What was that all about?
It's all right. Just telling me the 11 o'clock patrol is over. Patrol is over. 2 guards will be in the restroom.
Be very quiet and no one will get hurt. Get up very slowly. Get over there.
Go on.
That was very naughty, Dad, wasn't it? Pull those chairs back and sit down.
What next?
Go through the garage. Yell up. We need 1 van. Don't start it up. Push it out.
Right. Is this to go?
Yeah, we'll deal with them. By tomorrow they'll be with the freighting company. Next day in Amsterdam. In 2 days, in the hands of the buyer.
It's good stuff. Do you trust him?
Oh, don't worry, I'm going with them. You'll each get a letter postmarked Paris. Inside a banker's credit, your names, your share. All right?
Yeah, fine.
I think you'd best get changed and slip off. We've got some time on hand. We'll clear up.
Sorry I had to ask you to come in so late, Mrs. Mullen. It's about this again. Is there anything else you can remember? A place, district, a name?
I didn't hear anything. I was cleaning for Mrs. Ryland. Well, she trusts me because of my husband being inside, and she said, let it slip, that her Jim had something on.
And you found this in the sitting room?
In the bin. The place was in a mess, and they asked me to clear it up. She said they'd been at it till 3 in the morning.
Meaning setting up a job?
That's what I gathered. It was about a job they was doing. So I brought it to you.
And there was nothing else?
No. You'll put in a word for Tommy?
Still got 2 years to do.
Yes, sir. If he applied for compassionate or something like that, you wouldn't speak against him, would you?
No. We'd put in a word for him. Did she mention a place or what they were after?
If she said anything like that, I'd have told you, sir.
Sure. Huh. Thanks, Mrs. Mullen. Oh, if anybody asks you why you came here, say you were asking about your husband.
Yes, I know that. But... Yes, all right, then. Well, what time?
How's Dobbs?
I saw him last night, sir. Said he feels fine.
But the doctors still don't want to lose him.
No, sir.
Yes, I know what we said. Thank you. Control room. It's what you get when you ask for all occurrences. A woman reports funny business in the park, somebody larking about.
Which park?
Edwards Park.
Should be locked up 8 o'clock at night. There's an art gallery there at Edward's house with night guards.
Did we check that one?
No, sir. It's not on the insurance list.
Get a car there right away. Phone them.
Purple control to Alpha 3 or 4. To Alpha 3 or 4.
Alpha 4 to control.
Go immediately to Edwards Park. Edwards' house, check with the security guard.
Edward's house. Right. On our way. Message timed at 23:58. Out.
No one answering.
Have a car pick up the curator.
Purple control
Curator,
to Alpha
Dr.
3.
James Haley, 15 Elm Grove, Maybury.
Purple control to Alpha 3.
We think they've pulled the job, Billy, and you were no help.
Oh, it's just the driver, Mr. Watt. Relief driver. They told me nothing except to meet Doyle.
If you told us that, we could have had him. When they talked, did they mention a park?
No.
The Edwards house?
No.
An art gallery, anything like that?
No.
Anything about the night guards?
No.
Looks like simple arithmetic. 5 times 200,000 makes $1 million.
Well, that's it, Jim. Went off just as smooth as you said it would. After we meet Doyle and give him these boxes, I reckon we'll be clear in, what, 10 minutes?
That's it.
From Snow, sir. 5 paintings at £200,000 each makes $1 million, and a jade collection worth, the curator says, 100,000.
Have you ever seen them?
No, sir.
Did you know they were there?
No.
Big pictures.
He says small pictures, about 20 inches by 14. They say there's no market for old masters.
National treasures they can't sell. Things from the Edwards, they might.
You were right about the amount, Billy. Doyle wasn't kidding. You're in trouble.
But I've been helping you.
You were playing it out until they got clear. You knew the value, you knew the night you were to be picked up by Doyle, and you think you're safe?
I know nothing about an art gallery, Mr. Watt. It was never mentioned. You can't put it on Ryland on what I said. You'll have to find him. And there's no use watching my garage. I'm not going back there. All watching houses. They're not going home.
You're to take a long drive to the coast. Where?
That's all they said, to the coast.
No, he told you where you had to drive to, and you knew it was the coast. Where?
You're a hard man.
No harder than the judge will be.
All right. Harwich.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not sure. Oh, look, he told me to tell the wife that I'd be away for a couple of days and I could phone her from Harwich. He said I was to stay there and do some business about second-hand cars for an alibi, then come home.
And Ryland?
He won't be back for a long time.
Harwich. It could fit. He was to pick up Cooper by this tunnel. If he was to take the second fork on the left, where we must have lost him, he'd be travelling east. And here, he picks up the road to Harwich. The changeover could be somewhere in here. You were going to meet Doyle by the tunnel. You were going to drive to a changeover point and wait for Ryland.
Ryland took a blue van from Edward's house. We have its number.
He's going to meet Doyle. We'll find him. So this is your last chance.
Your last chance, Billy.
I've told you all I know.
It's rubbish.
Where does he meet Doyle?
You won't get your share of it now, Billy. And 5 years is a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You better be right, Billy.
I'd better be dead.
Where's Billy Cooper?
Well, he never showed up.
We'll take this one on, you get rid of the other.
Got him. Ryland, Gibson, and Doyle.
Lucky.
What?
I said we were lucky.
Marvelous what you can remember when you try. Told you I was doing you a favor, Billy. You were sat here all the time. Give your wife a surprise. Go home.
Home?
Before your friends get here. Past bedtime.
I'm not going into no witness box.
Why should you? You knew nothing.